And then she had her boyfriend do some cameos. But enough of that. Mr. Miles, go ahead and put that shit on repeat. He went ahead and used his troll account.
Okay.
And then she had her boyfriend do some cameos. But enough of that. Mr. Miles, go ahead and put that shit on repeat. He went ahead and used his... And then she had her boyfriend do some cameos. But enough of that. Mr. Miles, go ahead and put that shit on repeat. He went ahead and used his... And then she had her boyfriend do some cameos. But enough of that. Mr. Miles, go ahead and put that shit on repeat. He went ahead and used his troll account. And then she had her boyfriend do some cameos. But enough of that. Mr. Miles, go ahead and put that shit on repeat. He went ahead and used his troll account. Talking about hashtag passport bros. Hashtag SY. Like, no one cares, okay?
Now, if the hoe really doesn't care, why is she making a video about it then? Jeez, they don't know when they contradict their own damn selves. That's just how slow in the head they are. Furthermore, I thought I told a certain hoe to keep my name out her goddamn mouth. Did I not told her that? Well, so apparently, all that crying about, oh, Miles is stalking me, Miles is harassing me, yet here she comes crawling back to me again. Now I know what y'all wondering. Why is she begging for my meat stick this time? Well, let's find out. But before that, it's me again. She hates me. This is why she got yet another video giving a fuck about me at the same time. As always, I am your host, the one, JD Miles. The MGTOW she loves to hate, even the ones like her who claims everybody loves to hate her, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time. This is the reason why she keeps me and my meat stick relevant to this day. And I'm back again. Now, Miss Elite, if you really didn't care, then your dumbass wouldn't be making a video showing everybody the exact opposite of not caring. And what you crying and what you boo-hoo whining and crying to me about? Miles is having the interracial blues? How exactly? How exactly do I have the interracial blues? Can you please elaborate on that?
Y'all go overseas, y'all stay locally, no one cares. No one really cares. It's like y'all are literally dying out, literally.
Nobody cares, nobody really cares, but I'm gonna make a video boo-hoo whining and crying about how much I do care at the same time. That's Miss Elite. But no one cares, right? Let's continue.
And you're becoming unpopular.
And on top of that, this JD 5187 is somebody that I really don't know. Oh wait, don't tell me, Miss Elite. You believe that that's me because he has the letters J and D in his username. You really are slow in the head, Miss Elite, if that's what you believe. But let's continue.
Like literally, there are Asian women from overseas who need green cards who are getting with y'all for that reason. But you can't rank like the numbers if it was a black woman with an Asian man. Black women with Asian men rank higher in views, subscriber counts, etc.
Yet their numbers are low, Miss Elite. And it's funny, And it's funny. Could it be what Miss Elite whining and crying about is because a topic of discussion that I had not too long ago, where you had the Swirlers and Divestors boo-hoo, whining, crying, bitching, and complaining about everybody needs to stop disrespecting their swirling and divestment, which I clearly state the reason why it's all happening and what they need to do to stop it? I believe so. But here's the question here. Why is Miss Elite boo-hoo, whining, crying about that topic of discussion? Especially when no one was mentioned in that video, not even her retarded fuck ass. So why is she crying over something that ain't got nothing to do with her? More importantly, Miss Elite swears up and down that she's not a swirler, nor is she a divester. But look how defensive she's getting. Oh, that's right. I keep on forgetting. Miss Elite advocates for swirling and divestment. This is the reason why. This is the reason why she's crying about black women and Asian men have this, that, and the third. No one gives a shit, Miss Elite, besides you. But it gets better.
TikToks. But when you guys get up there, it's like low views, kind of average. Like y'all have played yourselves out. So
no different than you played yourself out, Miss Elite, who has to buy her subs just to feel like, I'm on top of the world. But yet all those subs, but yet your view count doesn't match your sub count. Nor does it even come close. So we know everything is bought and paid for while you're trying to sit on YouTube, flapping your gums, trying to brag and boast. And no, over here, no one gives a shit about how many views or subs you got. I took on and destroyed many content creators who had more views than me, who has more subs than me. So by the end of the day, I really don't give a shit about that. And guess what? I ain't gonna sit back and cry and bitch about it either. Let's continue.
Miles, Miss Elite, she talks about race a lot. Meanwhile, everybody talks about race every day. But when I speak, oh my gosh. So anyway, Miles, I want you to listen to this video, and I wanted you to answer, why is this black guy saying this? Like, why is he talking like this? Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, why is he saying these things?
Then why don't you go ask him, Miss Elite, why he's talking like that? Why he's saying like that? You're asking the wrong person the wrong goddamn question. You idiot. So what do you say? Let me get this straight, Miss Elite. You got this person saying this, that, and the third. And yes, I already heard what he has to say. You got this person saying this, that, and the third. But instead of you questioning him, you coming to me. You want to come to me as if I know the answers to what he's saying. No, Miss Elite. If somebody's saying something that irks your feelings so bad, go ask him. Don't ask me to do anything for you. Bottom line, let's continue.
The black side of the manosphere and the white side of the manosphere, like, y'all have a love-hate for each other. Like, sometimes y'all get along, other times you don't, and it's war. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Miss Elite, nice deep fake you got there. And instead of debunking none of the things I said in that video, you would rather prove my point entirely. I'm Miss Elite, and I advocate for the swirlers and divestors, even though I'm not a swirler, nor am I not a divester. I'm neither one. but look who's more than willing to kiss their ass, Miss Elite, you. But let's continue.
Okay, even offline, won't go there. Anyway, listen to this video, Miles, okay?
Nope, I'd rather do this. And as I said, you got a problem with what someone has to say, then you go address them yourself. Don't come over here asking me to do shit for you.
So, Miles, why is a black man talking like that? And according to you, Mansbrook men, you are the most desired who somehow came out of the least desired, right? Why is he talking like that?
What are you, mental, Miss Elite? How many times do I have to tell you, retarded fuck ass? Go ask him yourself. Stop being scared. Let's continue.
And look, I understand I might get a little uncomfortable because for decades, you guys of the manosphere on the black side of it, you talk your ish, you put black women down, and many black women listen to y'all and say, okay, we'll just go elsewhere.
And no, Miss Lee, you're not going to play that, oh, Diddy Miles puts black women down. In case if you haven't paid any attention at all to my content, I go after everybody, Miss Elite. I go after black women. I go after black men. I go after white women. I go after white men. I go after everybody, Miss Elite. So JD Miles only goes at JD Miles only goes at the black women bullshit ass stunt you trying to pull does not work over here. I don't discriminate, unlike you retarded fucks over there. So miss me with that, JD Miles only goes after, why you only go after black women? I don't just go after black women. I go after everybody who deserves it. That includes you as well. Let's continue.
Yeah, okay, because at the end of the day, a man is a man. At the end of the day, if you think about it, doesn't matter the race, but y'all really did it. So, Miles, why don't you save up your money, get a passport, or do what some of the passport bros have done?
Now, how many times have I had to tell these retarded fucks that I do have a passport? And don't tell me to save money when I got money already saved. The irony of it all is this is coming from the same one who's begging for Cash App donations, by the way. So who really needs to save money here? The person that got it or the person who's begging for it? And so far, Miss Ali hasn't addressed a goddamn thing, not a goddamn thing in my topic of discussion. So basically, everything I said in that video still stands. Oh, but look who's triggered by that video I made. But then again, here's another question. Why is Miss Elite so concerned about the videos I make on my channel? Could it be? Wait, could it actually be? Miss Elite is my twisted fan. So twisted. Why else is she so invested in my videos? They got shit to do with her or wasn't addressing anybody. That's because she stays orbiting my channel. Twisted fan. Yeah, she's over here wondering what her favorite meat stick has to say next. That's why she's so triggered about that video. That's why, and that's why it irks her so much. Even though that video ain't got nothing to do with her. Remember, y'all, Miss Elite swears up and down that she's not a divestor, nor is she a swirler. So why is she in her fifis over a video that doesn't even apply to her? Maybe Miss Elite needs to stop bullshitting her goddamn self and just be honest about who she really is. Right or wrong? Come on, Miss Elite. We ain't going to discriminate. You could come right on out and tell people who do you prefer, what your preference is. You don't have to hide it. There's no shame in it. Just say it already. After all, why are you in your fifis about it? Even though you swear up and down that this is not you.
They purposely seek jobs that require traveling because they can't afford to travel on their own. So they seek jobs that require traveling, so on those little breaks, they can go to different countries that way in different states.
Is Miss Elite jealous over the fact that I'm finally able to do the things that I wanted to do? And by the way, it's funny that I already got a job, but I'm going to different places to get another job. That don't make no sense, Miss Elite. What are you trying to imply here? After all, I have to get a job in order to sustain everything I need to do in order to travel. So what you're saying absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. None. Oh, that's right. That's Miss Elite's jealousy and envy talking. Remember, y'all, if they are pulling you down, you are beneath them. Which is exactly what Miss Elite is, beneath me. This is why she tries so hard to try to pull me down. Because she can't stand the fact that I'm outdoing her in every way, and it irks her. That's why she feels a certain kind of way. And yeah, Miss Lee, you thought I was under you until you realize where I stand on the totem pole. Under you. And this is the reason why it rattles your nerves. Yeah, we get it. We all get it. But once again, throughout this whole entire retarded fuck-ass conversation, you haven't said nothing in relation to the video that I dropped. So why are you begging for my attention for again? Because at this point, you're wasting time. And I got other shit to talk about as well. But then again, I might hurt your feelings again too about those topics of discussions. But please continue to watch and find out what's the next video I'm going to drop next and what I'm about to say next. My orbiting twisted fan. I'm out this bitch. Later.